What's going on, guys in the works, and welcome to some Battlefield 3 gameplay. And we are going to be driving around in the tank because a lot of people had been requesting tank gameplay, and this is both delivering tank gameplay and LMG gameplay, something that people really want to see. If you want to see some PKP destruction, stay tuned. But this is on the console. Unfortunately for you PC guys who hate watching consoles, stick around because I have good news about a lot of things, a lot of good news, and some iffy news that kind of got me wondering here. But the reason why we're playing on console is because there's some awesome news about console, and we'll get to that first. EA announced a lot of news last night as we all slept soundly in our beds that consoles will now be getting the ability to have private servers like PC, which means that you can have fully customizable servers just like the one we run on PC. So if you've ever wanted to rent a server for a console game, now it is available for the first time ever. This has never been done. EA and DICE are the first people to ever make this something that you can have on a console. So really awesome, guys. I mean, I love playing on our server on PC. It'll be really cool to get one for Xbox, so I think I'll probably do that for sure. That way we can connect with everybody, and everybody can have a chance to play on a private server. Because if you haven't played on a private server, it's something that's just, it's a lot of fun. Especially when you can do, like, you custom game types and stuff like that. So that's one of the most exciting things I saw yesterday. Even though I don't play on console a lot, I do support the console guys. I understand that not everybody can run a high-end gaming PC, and some people just like to play on a console. I mean, sometimes when you work on a computer all day, you want to come home and sit on your couch, not sit at a keyboard and a monitor. So next bit of information is the DLC / expansions that they announced. They announced 3 of them. Not just 1, not just 2, but 3, which is crazy. I mean, they basically outlined their entire plan for Battlefield 3 in the future. So basically they're going to be releasing 1 at the beginning of the summer, 1 in the fall, and 1 in the winter. Now the one in the beginning of the summer is the close quarters one that had been rumored for the longest time, and when they say close quarters, they aren't lying, because I saw some footage for it, and it is basically you're in a cage, there's another person in a cage, and you have to kill each other. So not going to make a lot of Battlefield guys happy, I'm pretty sure. I think that it's not really Battlefield-esque, it's more of a TDM type expansion, but there will be new weapons. There will be new. I don't think there's going to be new vehicles in this one, but there will be new weapons, new assignments, and stuff like that. So a lot of cool things with that. And they have promised that these smaller maps are going to be just filled with destruction. So I'm interested to see how they kind of do that, because they did say the same thing with Karkan, and I don't really think that we got that much destruction with Karkan. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm not a really big fan of maps like that. I prefer more wide open, wide open but balanced maps are the way I like to go. And if you watched my last video, I talked a little bit about my favorite maps in the game, so you might want to go back there and check that out after the end of this video. But yeah, new weapons, new assignments, all that jazz will be coming to these close quarter combat or close quarters expansion. So I look forward to seeing more details on that, more footage from that, because DICE has talked about it. Now that will release in the beginning of June, so that's actually quite a long way away. So that's like, what, 2.5 months to wait on this DLC, which might not make a whole lot of people happy. But a lot of people had been talking about this rumor going around that the patch was going to be in June as well. And June technically still falls under DICE's spring 2012 estimation for the patch that everyone wants. More people seem to be interested in the patch than the actual DLCs that they've announced, or expansions. And I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of worried that maybe we'll be waiting a long time for this patch. Now, they did confirm on Twitter, because a lot of people are upset that DICE tends to release patches and expansions at the same time. Like, they tend to kind of group that together. If you recall, Bad Company 2 did that with Vietnam. So I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out, because a lot of people were up in arms after they announced this, because they're like, wait, we have to wait till June for this patch now. But they did confirm on Twitter that the patch will release before the DLC. Now, be that a day or two, I don't know. I mean, they could save themselves and release it a day before the actual DLC and still be within that before the DLC timeline. So hopefully we don't get stuck waiting for this patch forever, because that would really suck to have to wait till June. I think they would lose a lot of support from the community at that point, and their sales on their DLC wouldn't really be that good. So next DLC is the Armored Kill one, which is the most interesting out of the 3. Now, granted, the in-game DLC has no information released on that. They're still keeping that pretty secretive, so I won't be able to talk a whole lot about that, but that one comes out in winter. But the Armor Kill comes out in the fall, which to me is one of the worst times to release a DLC because there's so many games coming out this fall that are just going to be awesome. I mean, if you don't like Black Ops 2, I mean, if you don't like Call of Duty, maybe not, but Medal of Honor is coming out. I mean, Black Ops 2, all these awesome games, Halo 4. So I wonder if they're going to be able to compete. But the cool thing about this Armored Kill thing is it possesses new vehicles like ATVs. It possesses mobile artillery. It's got new drivable tanks. It's got the Black Hawk helicopter. So a lot of awesome vehicles coming, and they also confirmed that the largest map in Battlefield history is going to be in this expansion, which is just sounds amazing to me. So I'm really excited for this one in the fall, and I'm interested to see how these announcements expand the longevity of Battlefield 3, because it's rare to see a game live more than a year now. Now, granted, people still play games after they're, kind of out, but I look at Team Fortress and what Valve kind of did with that game, what they kind of extended the life of that game for so long, and I kind of see Battlefield 3 doing that. I can see them making it last a really long time, and that's cool because I like getting value out of games. I will pay for expansions. There's no problem in that. If they want to just keep doing expansions, that's fine, because it's a solid platform to play on, and I'm really excited as a Battlefield fan. Kind of upset that this patch is kind of in limbo now. I'm kind of worried that we're not getting the patch as soon as I thought. I assumed that we would get the patch sometimes this month. Now I'm not so positive about that, but we'll see how that plays out. But let me know what you guys think. What DLC are you guys looking forward to the most? The close combat one? Do you want that high action gameplay, or do you want these big maps that they're promising in the fall? So check out the article. I'll link it in the description. You can tell me what you think. It details everything about it. I'm just excited that they've finally given us some kind of like a calendar of events on what's to come, because it was getting kind of frustrating not being able to kind of be in the loop, knowing what's coming down the pipe. And I know a lot of people are still kind of worried about the patch, as am I, but I have faith that Battlefield 3 in the next couple months are going to be really rewarding. Now, one thing that was missing from the announcement was that all in one, everybody wanted that battle recorder. Well, they didn't confirm anything about the battle recorder, unfortunately, which was supposed to be like the spectator mode of Battlefield 3. So everyone who wants that might still be waiting, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be one of the packaged items in the next in one of the expansions. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, some PKP destruction, and let me know what you guys think about the DLC announcement, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.